Canadian businesses are breathing a tentative sigh of relief as U.S. tariffs on some Canadian goods are paused until April 2nd. But the unpredictability of the trade war has created a lot of strain for small businesses. The Canadian Federation of Small Businesses says 82% of Canadian businesses that trade with the U.S. are expecting significant setbacks, and some have already taken a hit. For more on this impact, I'm joined by Ralph Montemoro, founder and president of Mont Design, a Canadian company that makes and sells furniture across North America. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Andrew. Thank you for having me.
All right, so it's needless to say, it's been a wild couple of days, right?
Yeah.
So how is your business handling the pressure of these tariffs?
Well, first of all, I want to say on behalf of all Canadian manufacturers who export to the U.S., it's been a very long week. These tariffs are just going to make everything more expensive for everybody.
Absolutely. Well, half of your products go to the U.S.
Yes.
So what does this mean to your sales and your exports?
Well, it just means that our prices are going to go up, and it's a big tax on American consumers. And with retaliatory tariffs, our Canadian goods are going to go up as well.
I know that's what everybody's expecting. All right, so a lot of businesses.
And quite a bit.
Yeah, I know, but it's like a good chunk.
That's 25% is a lot.
It's a lot, right?
Absolutely.
And then the consumer's going to be taking on that cost. Well, a lot of businesses have been preparing for this tariff war. What have you been doing to lessen the blow? And can you do anything?
No, unfortunately, we can't do anything. It's just a matter of how much we want to absorb with the costs, how far we can push our prices, and what the consumer can handle.
So what does this 1 month delay, because it's been on and off and now we're waiting till April 2nd, what does this 1 month delay mean for you and other small businesses?
It means we have a few more weeks of good sleeps, and that's about it. And then in a few weeks, we'll be in the exact same situation, and uncertainty is not good for most businesses. That's just the way it is. Yeah,
it's very interesting because this is a president everybody said was going to be great for the economy, but it doesn't seem to be great for anybody's economy, including his.
Tariffs are not good for any economy, no, especially between two nations that are essentially very good friends, if not best friends. And this is just completely a ridiculous tariff war. There's no reason for it.
Absolutely. Well, whether or not this trade war continues into the foreseeable future, what are you most concerned about?
I'm concerned about, so Monty Design, we offer an excellent product at a very fair price. And so with these huge taxes coming onto our products, there's going to be an inflation on the product that's not necessarily needs to be there. So consumers will be paying a lot of tax where, because we're such good friends, there shouldn't be that tax there.
What would you like to hear from the federal government?
If they can come to an agreement as to why the U.S. wants these tariffs. There's got to be a reason other than picking a fight and punishing us for no apparent reason. We've been, best friends for over 200 years, and there's no reason for this to happen. What's
the outcome that you would like to see after April 2nd?
Just continue the current USMCA agreement where there's free trade. Free trade is a wonderful thing.
I don't know if you're a type of person in business who trusts your gut, but what is your gut saying about the future with this tariff war, this back and forth?
My gut says that there will be no tariffs. That's my gut. It's the most ridiculous tariff war in the history of time, and so there's no reason for it. So there has to come to an agreement as to why this fight is happening. So my gut is it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I'm praying.
You know what? I think you should. I think a lot of people and small business owners share that same sentiment. They're hoping that this all kind of goes away and calms down. But with the unpredictability of what's happening in the South, we do not know. But thank you so much for joining us this morning. Once again, there's Ralph Montemoro, founder and president of Monty Design. Thanks again for joining us this morning. All right.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.